Hello friends, how are you today? I remembered what I wanted to talk about. The incidents at Planet Fitness, incidents plural, really, especially because I've only had issues with Planet Fitnesses in California, and I did not have any issues with Planet Fitness in Las Vegas. I would love to go to a different state and try them out just to see, but I think anyone who has been in Southern California at the least knows that customer service is really, really bad. And there is no idea of hospitality whatsoever in Southern California. And this is a real big problem, especially for me coming from Las Vegas. One thing that I do not tolerate, nor do I like, is racism, which is something that you will come across in a lot of towns in Southern California. And this is something that you don't really come across in Las Vegas. Obviously, there are racists in Las Vegas, but when it comes to business in Las Vegas, Nevada, the only color that matters is green. And that has been that way since its inception. It has a very long history of being a trendsetter when it comes to inclusivity. That is part of the culture of Las Vegas, is to be inclusive of everyone, no matter what language you speak, no matter what country you're from, no matter what you're doing. If you're coming there to spend your money and to have fun in Las Vegas, you are going to be shown the same respect as the person next to you. And it is because the hospitality industry, it is what keeps Las Vegas going. So you have to be really good at customer service. You have to be unbelievably friendly, and you have to go above and beyond as an employee in that sort of front-facing job. There is an entire field of study dedicated to this at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, meaning you can go to college for 4 years just to study hospitality and the industry that is attached to that. And it is a very, very important part of the framework of the city of Las Vegas, Nevada. It is one of the things that I am the most proud of coming from that place. The inclusivity, the diversity in that place for my entire life. I have never been followed around a store. I have never been made to feel uncomfortable, and not one time in my entire life in the city of Las Vegas, Nevada, have I ever dealt with the type of racism and disrespect that I have in Southern California. And it's an actual shame, but whatever it is, it's very disgusting. And the fact that it leaks into the business arena is a huge problem, particularly for somebody like me coming from a place that I did. And I was born in 1980, so there was still the runoff of that old country mafiosa vibe to Las Vegas, where you showed a great deal of respect or you ended up buried in the desert. And back then, everybody was on their P's and Q's. And I like that energy. And I live by that energy. And so coming here to a place where they really have no respect for anybody, and having to deal with a gym where there's literally no checks and balances, there's no upper management, and there's no corporate, there's nobody who watches the people at the counter, which is why they act the way that they do. The people in the employees are basically in the wild because there's nobody there to check them. And unfortunately, in Southern California, that is abused. In Las Vegas, the hospitality is everywhere. When you walk into a 7-Eleven, you're going to get a higher level of customer service there than you would in a 7-Eleven in another city in the United States. And so coming from a place like that where I'm unbelievably used to it, I'm used to giving really good service. I'm a type of person who I tip everybody. And if I don't have the actual cash to tip, I'm going to tip with a smile and a friendly conversation. And that is just how you're supposed to do it. And I really wish that California would get their shit together because they're really annoying. All right, friends, that was what I had to say. Yay! I love ya. Bye.